I think I'm recording. What's up, guys? Jenna here, founder of FillYourBookscom, and I am here with one of my amazing students, YingYee. She has been, you are like the star prize of this past 90-day cycle. You've done such amazing things with your business, and I'm super stoked to have you kind of fill everybody in on it. So to start, give me the 5-minute synopsis of who you are, where you're from, and how you got started with lashing.
Yeah, so hi, I'm YingYee. I'm from Wisconsin. I'm Madison, Wisconsin. And then I started lashing because I was always into like beauty. So I know one day I want to get into like permanent makeup and stuff. And I feel like lashes is such a good way to like gain my clientele, and it's a segue to get into the beauty industry. When I started lashing like last September, I was a senior in college, and then so I joined Fill Your Books like I think 3 months after I started, so I was still in school and everything, but it's been really good so far. Like this program has helped me a lot, so like even like a college student like 22 years old like can do it. Like you guys can do it too.
Oh, totally. I love how you're diving right in. Okay, tell me about more of kind of what was life like before Fill Your Books. Like you decided to go to lash school. I know you had a little pushback from family and all that kind of stuff. So tell me about what you were kind of going through at that point in your life.
I think I was going through like a lot of like mindset struggles and like a lot of imposter syndrome. Like I didn't believe in myself, or like it was just a lot of like I don't know, like just, a lot of mindset struggles. Like, oh, like it, instead of like, my mindset was like, oh, it would be nice to have this one day,
Right.
like it would be nice to like be able to get this many clients. It was just like a dream that I had.
Yeah, it was like maybe that'll happen years in advance.
Yeah,
or
like
it'll happen years later.
Like for me, when I started my business, it just like felt like a goal would be so far away. Like, so it was really hard, especially like it would be science or something like that. That's where I would do books.
Right. So you're at that point, you're getting pushback from family. I'm sure you're even questioning, like, because you're in college, you're juggling so many things.
Yeah.
I'm sure you were kind of questioning, like, did I even make the right move going in this direction of lashing?
Yeah. And like I was in between like, oh, like I need to find like a real job, like I need to find like a full-time job after college. Like this isn't sustainable. But
right.
that was me before. Mm-hmm.
So walk us through finding Fill Your Books and what kind of your onboarding process was like. So I remember you got started with Tony. So tell me like how that went.
Yeah, so I just found like Fill Your Books through like Instagram and Facebook, like just through one of the ads and stuff. And like your like ad script like really just stuck out to me, because I'm like, oh, like I need to fill my books. So then I remember I called with Tony, and like he was the first person that I've called and talked to in this program. And like Tony was like really, really nice. He was very supportive. Unlike, people like that I've known like for years in my life. And he was like, oh my God, like I can't believe you're doing this. Like I'm so happy for you. Like this is gonna be so good for you. And I think like because of his like positive attitude and how he was just already, he didn't even know me, but he already saw that I was going to be successful. I was like, okay, like I think these people like are genuine, like I don't like, they don't like, they're not some scam or something.
Yeah.
Like they're actually real people, like after talking to Tony. So I was like, he got me hyped up, and then I got hyped up, and then I was like, okay, just sign me up right away. So that was my onboarding process. And then like I met Jess, and she was like really like sweet too. Like she just wanted to know about my business, how she can help. And then eventually like you guys through your classes and stuff. So it was a very simple and easy, but like really like supportive process.
No, I love that. And that I'm so glad that that's what you pulled out of it, because unfortunately I think sometimes people see our testimonials like yours, or they see our ads and they're like, this is too good to be true, this girl is a robot. Like, what even is this? And yes, if you are watching this, we are real people, we are 100% genuine.
Yes.
My story is real, we're all here, and you get to work one-on-one with us, which is really, really cool. But
so they're not scammers, guys. Like, this is not like, they didn't tell me to say this, they're actually real people. Like, it's a good program.
No scripts here. There are scripts in the inner circle, but not for this.
Yeah.
With that, let's get into the fun stuff. So like you said, you joined us and you were in school. You had graduated with us, correct? When you had, so you graduated with us. So you started from ground zero with nothing. So now 90 days in, give us the nitty gritty numbers. What's been going on?
Yeah, like, I guess, so I onboarded, I think like early March. And that was like, so that was kind of like me 3 to 4 months in my business only. And I had like no clientele, nothing like that. I think like my biggest monthly income was like 1,200 at that point. And then I think just a month after I joined and I started doing the steps, started like taking the courses and stuff, like I jumped to 3,000 like a month, and that was so
you doubled
big.
In the month.
Yes. And then in May of last year, I jumped to from 3,000 to 5,000 dollars a month. And then this month I'm on pace for like 8,000. So
I didn't even know that yet.
I know.
She's dropping this on me now.
I was keeping it a secret because I'm like, oh my God, like, you know, like it's been so busy. Like I couldn't, like, I don't have time to like post and stuff, which is nice.
Yes.
But yeah. So
Good
like,
problem.
I like in just 90 days, like my income just like skyrocketed from 1,200 to like $8,000. So it's like, it's a lot to take in, especially like this is just like my 6th month in the business. But yeah, like it's like this program helped me a lot too. So,
and this isn't, and you know, you didn't have to add on a bunch of different services. Like you didn't have to do anything crazy. Like it was just with lashing, getting more clients. And tell me more about the clients that you're working with. Are you enjoying your time with them? Like how is your, you know, like we said, you're curating the vibe. How has your vibe been inside of the studio, bringing in all these new guests?
Yeah, like these guests like definitely really love it. I zoned in like my guests, because Fill Your Books has you to target your target audience, and mine is like busy mothers, busy professionals who just want like time for themselves, and they don't get it because they have their kids, they like have work and stuff. So like this is like their only time to really just be by themselves, to vent, to rant, or just to like nap, you know.
Take a nap.
Yeah. So like so that's my clientele, that's who I draw in, and a lot of them like come back because they like this, like they like their own me time, and it's only like once a month or every 2 weeks, which is really nice for them. So that's like the clients that I curate to. Also, like I'm very personable, so sometimes they like dive into like their problems right away, or like, because I like that I'm able to like bring in a safe space for them. But yeah, like going on to like with just lashing, like I like making this much, like my mom like stopped telling me to get a real job. So she was like, after she saw my like monthly revenue, she's like, okay. And like she stopped. She's like supportive now. So like that's really nice, especially from like a first generation like Asian American household. So
no, totally. That's awesome. Gives me goosebumps, because coming from a place where same kind of thing, it was always just like, well, you did get your degree, which is crazy. You did all of this while getting your degree.
Yeah.
So it's just kind of like hair school, but hair school. And now we're making more money than all of them. So
yeah.
No, that's awesome. And with that, like I said, while you were doing this, you were finishing up getting your college degree, which means your plate was full. And that's not to say that this was easy for you to do. I think that it took a lot of time management on your part, and, you know, accountability on our end, and keeping you kind of on pace to your goal. What would you say to other people? Because there's, you know, single moms, you're juggling a couple jobs, you're in school. What would you say to someone that's thinking about joining, that has a lot on their plate but wants to make the leap? What would your advice be to them?
I feel like you should definitely like zone in on your future goals. Like for me personally, like I want financial freedom, so I'm gonna find the time to work on my business and for me to like grow with my business. So like I definitely like, if you're going to join this program, like make it a priority and like make your business a priority too. And so then you're not like, you can balance it because it's a priority, if that makes sense.
I love that. I love it. I love it. I love it. And then for,
like,
go ahead.
Oh, I was like, yeah, because like I prioritize this every day besides school. So that's, and like you gotta like, you spend so much in this program, like you have to just make it worth it. So like bring all your energy into it to like, you know, make your income back.
Exactly. Make it worth your while. What would you say to anyone, like, again, not that I'm saying it's easy, but would you say everything is pretty easy to understand and straightforward when it comes to the actual education within the academy?
Yeah, everything is straightforward. And like you said, it's very easy to follow. If you have any questions, like Jenna, Kory, Jess, and Tony are like right around the corner. So
awesome. I love that. What is one thing, and this will probably be my final question for you, besides your mom not nagging you, got a real job, what is one thing that has changed for you personally since going from making $1,000 a month to on pace to 8? Because that's a huge jump. That's life changing.
Yeah.
What did that do for you?
I think, well, one, like business wise, like I'm more accountable now. And what's that word? Yeah, I'm more accountable, and like I can actually like going back to like the like my goals are so far away. I'm just like, I'm like on top of my mindset game now. I'm just like, okay, if I want this, I'm gonna get it. Like so my mindset has really shifted during this program. And like personal wise, like I can just like, you know, go out to dinner like at Vino's or something, and like just drop like 200 or 300
Hell yeah.
on a nice dinner for my boyfriend and I, because I deserve it and like I can afford it because of like my profit. So it's like it's really nice to be able to do that.
No, totally. Boss bitch energy.
Yeah.
Do you have any final words for anybody that might be watching this that's thinking about Fill Your Books or on path to growth?
I feel like sometimes like when you're slowing down, like there were some months or some days where I was like slowing down, but it was nice because like Jess and you guys like in the group chat, and then like Jess and Boxer would like message me like, hey, like what's happening, and then that throws me back into the program, and I'm like, oh shoot, like I need to do this and that. So it's nice because the coaches keep you accountable when you don't keep yourself accountable. So that's something that I really like. They have a lot of students, but it's nice to like still feel very like personable to like you guys too. So
no, I love that. Well, thank you so much for hopping on and sharing a bit of your story. You are, like I said, you have to watch your journey from start to finish has been such a gift on our end. And it's not, you know, we do have a lot of students, but it takes a special person to really take what we teach and to implement it to 100% of its ability. And when you do, this is what happens. So I am very, very proud of you. If you are watching this video and you're curious about how the heck YingYee did this, feel free to head over to FillYourBooks.com. You can fill out an application and you can get a chance to talk with one of our coaches. Maybe you'll get to talk to Tony, who knows, but hop on one of those calls. We can go over some of your business with you and see what the best next move is for you. But thank you for watching, and we'll see you guys in the next video.